to wrap up this place.
I'm glad I still have people I can call family. But I know we can't stay here. The Meisters, they'll come back. They always do. So, farewell. Oh, and take this. You'll make better use of it than I ever could.
Morsel Blue. Ask him where he plans to go.
He responds with a weak shrug.
Away from here. Away from Driftwood, away from Arx. Away from all of this. I'd ask Hanag. But it seems she's deserted me. Deserted my family. I have no idea where she disappeared to. Maybe it's best, I don't know.
He turns wordlessly and takes his first steps towards a new life.
You're alive. Thank the
Huge healing potion, live wood log, some money. Sword that's not useful. A sword that's not particularly useful. Armor that's not useful, and trousers that are not particularly useful. I think the armor is pretty much the most expensive item though, so also slotted might be useful. Got some sort of a skill book. Yeah, this is just weak compared to what we currently already have. Morsel Blow. Deal damage. Damage is doubled if you are sneaking or invisible. Target is killed instantly if below 20% vitality. Uses up 3 source points. 2 action points. Requires control 5, requires a dagger, can only be used once per combat. It's interesting that it's tier 5, because we haven't seen any tier 4 abilities yet. Also, the game clearly can push skills above the 5-point line. But based on that, it might not be necessary to get access to skills to push your skills above the 5 line. So the only reason to do that would be to, well, really get extra benefits, extra damage, that sort of thing. Make give a reason to specialize after you have all the skills. Now there's an area behind here. Right. Why the hell can't you reach it? From which point can you reach it, rather? Sabine must be able to do it. Maybe from the... oh... maybe from here. I do have quite a reach with the Red Prince too. And that ain't no joke. Useful stuff, nothing particularly interesting.
This was my father's house.
He sighs.
We've had this conversation before. Should be one building at the docks we can go to. That's basically a wrap on this area. At least as far as I'm concerned.
Don't hurt me. Like I told them magisters, the sorcerer ain't here. He's holed up in that Crossley house yonder.
Tell her the Magister spilled blood at the Cosley house. Cosley blood.
The color drains from her face.
Well, I didn't mean... Obviously, look, serves him right for sheltering sorcerers.
Tell her to run. The way is clear. You think.
Magisters told me to stand out front till they caught the sorcerer, and I don't want to upset them when they're on the warpath.
Tell her to close her eyes and keep telling herself that everything's going to be alright.
She closes her eyes and begins to whisper.
Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's going to be all right. Everything's
Doesn't look like there's much I can do for her anyway. Shrieker is somewhere there, I think, in there. So we might be able to get inside from here, but I'm not sure. That's a pretty big leap you have to do. This looks like an easier path. We could kill the Shriekers, I suppose. But there might be a benefit to trying to get in there without causing a fuss. And if we don't fight anywhere near the front porch... I don't see how the Shriekers would be relevant. We could climb from there, but I don't want to take a chance. Yeah, we could probably throw... I was thinking we could use the oil barrels to kill the Shriekers, but what would be the point? Also, they're gonna be immune to everything but source vampirism. So no, it would not work. A rat. Source Hound, Silent Watcher. Hey, can I see inside? That is a Raymond and a Boar. They're level 16. I think we just got to 14. Right, so that's actually a big problem. Level 14. Level 12, level 14, so 2 levels higher than us and 2 of them. That's a level 14 character has like 1/10 of the armor, 150 points more magic shield, and 600 less hit points. It's a massive survivability difference. Also,
really need to be killed?
we need to attack
They will still
these with
serve the
magic
order.
attacks, or this is a big goddamn problem.
Silence is not for you to
I
question.
think I'm gonna pass this off for now, because we have areas with level 14 enemies, level 15 enemies, so we'll come back here, but not now. I'd like to talk to the rat though.
I'll need to get clever with this lock.
A massacre, away from public gaze. Perhaps the dead flesh still holds secrets.
I don't hear dialogue. Keep back, I want this bounty. It's mine and nobody else's.
The rat scurries nearer to the corpses and bares its fangs at you with a protective hiss.
Right, wrinkle your nose and state that you have no interest in stealing the rat's bounty. Good. I'm keeping my eyes on you though. This is mine. All of it. Ask the rat if it saw what happened here. Of course I saw it. I sensed it was coming. These creatures had the fierce think of beasts about to be slaughtered. All I had to do was wait and reap the rewards. Not that there's a lot of food for one rat. It'll likely spoil before it can all be eaten. It isn't all for me. I have an entire mischief of rats to feed. Those pups need all the sustenance they can get at that age. So nothing useful. Some body parts.
Do these three really need to be
Dead
killed?
prisoners.
They can still serve the order.
Oh, even you have too much to carry. We need to go to a shop. We also have to do one other thing. One of the teachers required us to have a way to sever the connections, and I think the tablet is the way to do it that we currently have. So if we could use it for that, that would be great. Not sure what Riker is gonna say about that. Don't particularly care. I have no connection to the guy. If he wants to be hostile, so he can be hostile.
Boring.
Right. Went to buy a thievery item, still. Madam, I cannot help you with this request despite the sum of gold you have that you offered. The White Magister is too heavily guarded, and I would have little opportunity to put my skills to use against him. I would recommend that you leave the region before he seeks to imperil you further. Your humble servant R. Riker, I presume. Right, we're gonna bail on this though. I'll go to the ship first because I might be able to complete that particular quest. Also, I'll put a marker here so I have a marker here that this is incomplete. There we go.
A war owl swoops down from the sky and delivers a message for the Red Prince.
I forgot this entirely.
Red Prince, I am the one who has been hunting you, but you cling to life all too tenaciously. We must speak of the reason for your expulsion from the ancient empire, and we must speak of the Red Princess. Find me on the Nameless Isle at the Temple of Zor Stissa. In the presence of the goddess, let war and shadow meet.
Hold on just a moment. I came here in search of the Master, but I've yet to uncover a clue. The Nameless Isle can wait a little longer, can it not? Oh, pretty please.
Yes it can, but I had a whistle for an owl. For the life of me I can't recall what it was for really. Survey family crypt, haven't visited that. Found Almira's tablet, yeah. Found it was the Paladins. We can give it to Riker or keep it for ourselves. We are keeping it for now at least. Any mention of Paladins? Forked tongues. Found a magical burning chest. Demands a password. Didn't realize these would be tied together. I can bash the chest open, but I would like to get the password if possible. Although I think I'll just bash it open, because I have no idea where to go for the password. Fighting arena. I forgot about that even exists. Two kids looking for their friend. He had gone swimming and was yet to return. Undead librarian looking for a book on how to make corpses explode. We returns the surviving chicken brood. Large belligerent troll. Lot of shallow grave. Okay, yeah, but that had some loot, but nothing else. In the woods we came upon 4 statues surrounding a brazier. Did we? I have no recollection of this. Yeah, I remember it. I bypassed it because I thought we might be able to... The nearby structure that the lone wolves were occupying would be a Elven city or base. It was not. Found a strange and elaborate puzzle. Yeah, I remember this. I have no idea how to try to solve it. That's the thing. It has 3 layers. And you need to have an idea what sort of a picture you need to create in the puzzle. Otherwise it's meaningless. Just a waste of time. We could use the letter to gain Lohar's trust. I have no idea what letter you're talking about. We found the source weapons in the basement of the fishworks. Okay, but so what? This is for if we want to work for the Magisters. Why would I? Tribal elves may have recently passed through the farmlands north of Driftwood. Find the elves, yeah. We found Sahila. Sahila is with the lone wolves. Investigate the docks. Who is this for? Divine paladins. Spy on the White Magisters and the Blackfits. White Magister Jonathan hasn't told us what he's doing here. We should keep searching. The area is heavily guarded. We must be getting closer. We might be able to sneak in there and listen to what's going on. That might be enough. Then it could be a fight with White Magisters versus Paladins without us giving aid. That would explain why they're level 16 opponents. Also why they have such a huge amount of physical armor, because there's a lot of extra paladins there. Almyra and Mihaly will head for the Lady Vengeance, yeah. It's closed. Found Elmir's tablet. Demon Hunter Jahan asked us to kill a demonic advocate on Blood Moon Island. We're ready to leave for the Nameless Isle. At the Council of Seven lies the Well of Ascension and Destiny. Must inform Malady we are ready to leave. I guess we did enough of these. Witch in the woods. Bird complains of cold, desperate for warmth. Blackpool Tavern. Right. City of Arcs. Lone Wolves. Ramos fled the Shadow Lizard Pursuer, direction of the cemetery. Brahmos is likely in the chest. That's about to be cremated. Sadla. Rendezvous with the Shadow Prince in the Nameless Isle. Can't do it here. Okay. The succubus should be somewhere here.
We remain vulnerable while at anchor. Better to make for the open ocean at first convenience, don't you think? Have you made any progress with my request, dear? Have you found that tablet?
Produce a tablet and hand it over.
Excellent. Why, I knew I could rely on you. That is all for now, darling. My thanks. Here, a little token for all your efforts so far. Now, I'd better study this tablet for a while. I'm sure it could teach even me a thing or two.
I wish this has a consequence that she'll find out how to break her connection and teach me how to break it in others. Nothing that Riker can offer can match that. Necromancy. The Ravisher. The magic of this ring bestows upon its wearer allows them to charm friend or foe, then ravish them in any way they see fit. This might be good for someone else. My character usually has her hand full already. Sabine doesn't really have a lot of abilities she can use. A little less damage, but another ability. It's expensive. It has good range, also it's a magic attack, so when others do damage I can do this. Another way for me to control things. We got a decent amount of XP out of it too. We might be able to get a single level up still. That's the best case scenario. Also, don't particularly care about Riker anymore. I sort of want to visit the docks. In the case that we would... No, are we still looking at our carry? No. Because we might not have to actually fight there. We might have to just find out what's happening with the Magisters, and Sabine can do that. She can sneak, she can teleport around. So it might be like a couple of minutes of work to get that done. Also, if we would have a little bit extra focus on magical damage or crowd control abilities, we might be able to suppress them anyway. I'm not eager to do that though, as long as I have other options available. The 2-level difference is a big difference in this game, at least in many situations. I think it's probably like every 3 or every 4 levels there's a big jump in the equipment quality. So more than it usually, I would say, probably doubles what you can gain from equipment. There's a turtle here.
Slowly, first meat I ate was a rabbit who died of boredom, waiting for me in a race. True story.
Seems to be moving toward the area here. Is that a coincidence? Is it determined to constantly move in this direction? Because I feel like we met it somewhere here initially, and now it's halfway to where the rat and the dead bodies are. I mean, the movement speed is low, but it's not like it's going in random directions. It seems to be aiming here. If we try to let it get to it, we would have to destroy this. Otherwise, it can't possibly get there. Okay, this is interesting. If we just want to kill it, if that's easy, I can kill it anytime I want. Might be much more interesting to let it get to where it's going. I have a recollection that the first game did something like this. I mean, it had some kind of a creature that was going somewhere, and if you... Actually, I'm not sure if it's in Original Sin 1. Might not be in that game. It's either in that or Wasteland 2. One or the others has something like that. If you let it go where it needs to go, you'll get something extra. He's aiming for that so determinedly that I think there's something in it. So this means I need to take down the, you know, not you. Might be a reaction at this point. Looks like he might be going around. No? Okay, we'll have to take the possibility here that there's a fight. I don't want to start it, but the turtle can't get to the room from here. Right. As far as I can see, there's nothing obvious that should prevent it now. Good looking belt. Level 13 legendary. Single-handed sneaking bartering. Bartering would be good for you. And it is a much better belt. Bartering... Single-handed will work on the wand. Yeah, we're not gonna get all that common upgrades to the item set Lose has. I'll take what I can get. This is actually better for him. Looks like he's not going anywhere anymore. Fair enough. I'm gonna go and try to investigate stealthily. We'll probably have to go somewhere there.
Those whites are hypocrites. Every last one of them.
I don't think it really matters what we do here. Yeah, didn't think they are not even hostile to me.
Dallas found what she was looking for, and she has ordered them dealt with.
Black Ring guys versus Magisters. Wonder if you could free them somehow. They wouldn't be great, but Nikor to reverse. As long as they're tied up, there's nothing we can do. They're very easy to kill. Scoundrel Necromancers. They have no real equipment either. I don't think we can do much here. A letter. If we could get that letter without being spotted, that might be a different matter.
Two white magisters are discussing the fate of 3 magical...
Yeah, it's not gonna work. I think I'll just go back to the city and do management. I need to get rid of some more gear. Maybe give thought about improving some of our characters in their weak spots. We would like Sabine and Red Prince to have at least one long-range attack capability that attacks magical shields.
Keeping it together, Ree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget you.
Water sword, please. 23 roll on the giblets. Yeah, we might have a little bit too much of this crap.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit you, ton, who will?
Wouldn't you
Right,
like to know?
we should consider buying more scrolls. They are very useful from time to time. We do have some grenades that could function instead of spells, but they're not quite the same. The damage is pretty pitiful, like almost to the point of being irrelevant, and we don't have all that many of the elemental types. We have poisons, things like that. We have it's very hard to really to control the effects. Black Ring Blade. Yeah, this might be very important for us. Could be related to the guy captured with the White Magisters. One of them was named. And also the guy who we got this sword from didn't disappear even after we helped him. So I wonder what's up with that.
Smells worse over here than a dozen raw
We need to
eggs
remove
dropped
the
in a vat of vinegar.
whatever gemstones in that.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
In Frost Rune, not bad.
Who will?
It reminds me, you have no rune equipment. You have one Captain's Compass, which is fine. What I want to know is what it is. Small Thunder Rune, so we can probably do better at this point. Large Thunder. Dodging, really?
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
I might as well do Dodging 5 then. Not exactly excellent, but it's better than what we had before. You have one in weapon. Small frost. I think we can again do better. Medium frost. Do I want the frost? We probably could do large. Anything else?
Thank the divine you're here to protect us.
Never forget.
Still, it's better than what we had there currently. Medium venom.
Smells worse
Again,
over
we
here
can put
than
something
a
better in
dozen
that.
rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Large venom.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit
What
you,
do we have here?
who will?
Venomous aura, that can stay. Evasive aura, that can stay. Mass cleanse wounds, that can stay. So we basically have source orbs stuck in here. Right. Fair enough.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
Sell 2 source orbs extra. Right, what do we want to sell? Probably pretty much every staff and wand. Don't have use for the bows.
Not in any mood to talk
I'm still
about
holding on to Brachus Rex's spear. I'm pretty sure it's pretty much worthless, but it's fairly harmless to hold on to it. Same with the drained wands.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Some of these might still be useful, mainly because of the skills. There's a little bit of extra damage. Although their magic level starts to be so low that I think we would still go for something completely new. They wouldn't have to be super powerful, but even shitty rings at this point would be better. Also, maybe give Jonathan's ring to Garrett? Just to report what happened with the guy.
How you holding up?
Not in any mood to talk about it.
We need gauntlets. I noticed that the fighters have terrible gauntlets. Just god-awful terrible. And they're the ones where it actually makes a big difference. They'll have to go toe to toe against enemy fighters.
You're safe among friends. Never forget. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten
Anything
eggs
else?
dropped in a vat
We
of
might have a couple of items here and there,
Don't
but
come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
a lot of rubbish. This might have some use. If we have to fight an enemy group that all does a huge amount of magic damage, these would be very, very useful. That's a pretty big if though. It's a gigantic if. Oh, summon fire slug. And to buy the fire slug spell.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten
Snea's
eggs
favor.
dropped in a
We'll
vat
hold
of
on to
vinegar.
unique items.
Then don't come over. Not like you're
And
buying
we'll also
anything.
should have the rest. Right,
If I don't come visit
let's do
you,
some
Tom,
trading.
who will?
Wouldn't you like to
Buying
know?
or selling?
Yeah, trading.
Capital.
Capital.
Good luck to you.
Ooh, we can buy laser ray scrolls. Electric discharge. 45 would get rid of a lot of status effects, so I'm buying that. Shimmer grenades. Damage boost. Onslaught. Do you have the Phoenix Dive?
Keeping it
No.
together, Ree? I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Alexander was slain by Satyrs. Culprits still at large.
It's not actually
Smells worse over
mentioned
here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
that this damage boost would only apply to
Then don't
physical
come
attacks.
over. Not like
It's
you're
just that
buying
it's a
anything.
damage boost.
If I don't come visit you, Ton, who will?
That would be Warfare 3.
Wouldn't you like
I
to
think
know?
it's we should certainly consider buying it. Right. Thievery item is another one we need to keep an eye on. Strength, atrophy, critical hit chance. It's also a slotted weapon. It does about the same range of damage, has same strength bonus. Different type of ability, critical hit chance in the same level. It's basically the same weapon, except it has a slot. So I'm not gonna buy it. It's a lot of money to spend on something that you already pretty much have.
You're safe among friends.
Anything that would be fit for Sibyl. These are all level 14 dagger. Acid
Smells worse over
accuracy.
here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Yeah, but they're so basic. There's nothing special about them.
If I don't come visit you, Ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
If it's not level 14, we're not really interested. Helmet for finesse. Minor upgrade, except it has wits, which we could use. Huntsman hide for sophies, not so much. Fossil strike will also be useful because we lack magical attacks at range. Intelligent geomancer summoning. Magic wood, not particularly interesting. Certainly an improvement. Yeah, they're just not up to the task. The leggings might be. Good quality, level 14. Yeah, they're pretty much double physical armor. Leadership, ooh, this is a great pair. Taking it.
You're safe among friends. Never
And ooh, I was about to say that's it, but no. Level 14 rings, at least 3. Scoundrel, Pyrokinetic, Hydrosophist, Necromancer, Warper, Constitution Summoning. I'm interested in the Hydrosophic Necromancer one.
Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come
It's
visit
a
you,
massive
Ton, who will?
increase in magic armor, but more importantly it would support the skills I actually have. We'll put it as an if item. A pair of boots don't look that impressive to me. They're a minor improvement, nothing major.
Safe among friends. Never forget.
Mage's boots look fine. Yeah, they're an improvement. Nothing amazing. Good looking gauntlets though. Massive improvement. Critical hit chance improvement, hit point increase. We were looking for something like this. And that is it. 8,000. Probably a lot less with her. 7,200. Right, and we have a huge amount of things to sell. I could just buy these outright, so I'm definitely buying everything.
Smells worse
Yeah,
over
we're
here
lacking
than a
skills,
dozen
but we
rotten eggs
also are
dropped in
not
a
in
vat of vinegar.
any desperate need
Well
for
done,
those
come
skills,
over.
so
Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
we can manage.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Do not sell anything unique.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much. You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hear ye! Hear ye! Bishop Alexander was slain by singers!
Right, we can almost pay for this entire thing with what we have. Anything else? There's another scroll I was interested in. Yeah, laser ray. Sometimes you just got to be able to dish out damage in a desperate situation with the more than the guys you have. So we lost a little bit of money but got a lot of useful things. 2 scrolls, 1 new skill and 3 items.
Keeping it together, Bree. I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Mobility for you. Who gets the pants? Some sort of fighter. It would be good for him, but because they have leadership, I sort of want to give them to Beast.
Not in any
That'll
mood to talk
benefit
about it.
everyone else too. You can take the gauntlets if you don't have better. You have better. They were bought for the Beast anyway. Ring was for you. We can get rid of the one has fallen. Was there something else? The scrolls.
Smells worse over here
No, not
than
really.
a dozen rotten eggs dropped
Our
in a
boots
vat
are
of
pretty
vinegar.
shitty for the most part. I think if we have level 14 boots, level 13 maybe, I'll put nails in them.
If I don't come visit your ton,
Level
who
6,
will?
Jesus fuck.
Wouldn't you like to know?
Level 14, yeah. Certainly could have combine these.
Together, Bree.
Combine with nails.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
Hmm. Yeah, we have tons of them. Immunity to
How you
sleeping.
holding up?
Simple
Not
and
in any mood to
effective.
talk about it.
Still, you need the new pair of boots. Like, damn, you need a new pair of boots.
Have you heard any news?
Level 6.
Nothing good. The Void Woken are everywhere. Thank the Divine you're here to protect us.
Yes, of course.
Keeping it together,
Level 9 leggings aren't exactly great either. Level 15, level 13, level 13, level 12.
never forget
level 11. I wouldn't say great, but okay. The boots you have are really the only problem. We're getting haste from them.
What kind of rat would sell such filth?
The kind that don't fancy starving.
My word,
I
but
can't
you
say
do
that
look
it hasn't been a
bad.
useful
Got
ability.
yourself situated.
So I would hate to give it up.
We've got to take what we can get.
Keep talking to Wolf and you
Right,
let
we had a
the
couple of
bidding
items
sold
we
off
didn't get
on
rid
the
of.
floor.
Sold gloves. Crap and crap. And crap. I think I'll take this as money.
Keeping it together, Bree.
We...
Yep.
Who the hell sells thievery stuff in this?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I don't
You need
recall the
supplies?
traders.
It's anything more.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Well, don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you?
Too low level to be of any real interest. Some of the crafting components could be clay, slime. They look similar, but are not.
How you holding up?
Until later then.
Right, who the hell actually does sell certain type of stuff here? I would have to guess Lohar or someone close to Lohar would sell them. Is Magister Julian still here? Don't actually care too much. Right, but we might have to visit Lohar. There was a group of people somewhere here.
There was little to sing about in the poor village of Dark Vale. Roll up, you bastards! Closer!
The ale will always get you in the end. Always.
Hide here blank necromancy.
What now? I've got a kitchen and a bar to run. Bloody would you. Somebody should have taught her a little decorum.
Sky clear! I put down.
There were people in the upstairs, right? I think one of them was traitor.
Looking for another? Please do. If there's anything else you need.
Not
know
the one
you're
I'm looking for
always
though.
welcome.
I'll buy a haste scroll.
Of course it's not true.
Daggers seem to be up, leveled up here though.
I'm not in love with you. I'll give you a sister from a month away.
Dodge, life stealing, not bad. But we have level 13, level 14 weapons already, so I'm not exactly looking out to just getting something okay. As a bonus we could get something that's slotted, but we would have to pay a couple of thousand gold pieces for that luxury. It's a better mask, better armor I'd say. Finesse Scoundrel, Finesse Summoning, Poison Resist, Air Resist. Level appropriate belts at Thievery. The problem is, I'm thinking Thievery is a fairly rare ability as far as certain type of items are concerned. So it's like in a belt or in an amulet or something like that, and it can't be found anywhere else. Maybe gauntlets.
Of course it's not true.
Right.
You got that right.
What's your weapon level? 11. It's terrible. This would be one-handed that does fire damage, which is not a, it's sort of a problem. Plus strength, plus life stealing, causes burning, has an empty slot in it. Right. Not exactly what we were looking for, but I'll take it.
Smile all you want. I'm not in love with you.
Hilga jabbers excitedly with Brax, but the two go quiet as you approach.
You want an engraved invitation every time? You know the way in.
Scoundrel! Finally. A level 14 ring, fire resistance, earth resistance, huntsman, air of the urge. Scout's cap, finesse, pyrokinetic, air of the urge. Single-handed, no. We're really interested in the skills. Something new, hopefully, for her. Fanon knives. Flings a dagger at every enemy around you, dealing 100 blah 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 damage. Can backstab. 2 memory slots. 8 meter range, whatever. She should have it no matter what. Gag order. Destroy magic armor. Target silence target. Definitely should have it. Corrupted blade. Dagger attack sets decayed and diseased. Physical armor resist. Yeah, definitely should have it. These are tier 2, tier 3, tier 2. Bit on the expensive side, but I'd say must-have skills really. I could say that about pretty much every skill though. But she hasn't gotten good upgrades in a long while. Her options have always been limited because of that. At least now there's options. I think we would need more memory though. We do have the capability of taking that. I want more constitution for her too. Right. Skincraft is nice, but also we don't need it always. Holy shit, this requires 3. Vitality percentage exchange is also great, because you could intentionally harm your own character, or at least let it waste hit points and then just switch things. Way to take down, for example, a troll. It had like an insane amount of hit points, the bridge guarding troll. If we could harm Sabille before we enter the fight, for example, we could easily take it out. But we would still have to get rid of his physical armor, so it's not a trivial matter. All of these are somewhat useful. Maybe not that for now. So, we got some good abilities here too. Set decay and disease is useful simply because currently we can do it only with one character. Scoundrel is much better at delivering that. Destroy magic armor on a target character, that alone is useful. The fact that we can also silence the target means that's very, very useful. So I think that's a better basic set of skills. I'm still thinking a little bit of extra memory isn't gonna hurt anyone. Neither is extra constitution. He has enough. He's not using attack abilities all the time, and definitely leaning more toward intelligence at this stage. I saw intelligence, please. We have a healthy amount of memory slots. What we really are lacking is variety. We need to switch. We need to just get in the habit of switching spells. I need more hydrosophist spells. I need more fire spells. Still all, I mean, extra memory isn't gonna do much. How much constitution do we have? Extra constitution point wouldn't hurt. What to do with you? Lightning Radiance is a good ability to have. Rain is a good ability to have if someone else is throwing around the hole. Blessed is not needed constantly. I'll take the Phoenix Dive. Not so sure I like the Chain Lightning either. There's nothing wrong with the ability. We just might be better off with something else. And you. We sort of have everything we want already. More poison? We just need to buy more skills, really. Right. Unwanted management needs to be done. I think I want to talk to Gareth. Maybe the Paradise Down. What the hell were they? No, it's not here. It was here somewhere. A little bit to the north, maybe? No, it's here. I can definitely see the wagons. Right, that's not what we want to do though. There was a smuggler's chest. Yep. Alright, Gareth isn't here anymore. Is this the place? The parents' grave should be near where that place was. That's a witch's hut, I'm pretty sure of that. Where the hell was it? Could it be there? No, it's not. Elven artifact just it's definitely on this side. It is not in the live wood sawmill. There aren't that many places here. Yeah, Garrett family farm. Right. Easiest way to get... it'll take some time. A little bit south from here. Shocked cow. We'll give the job to Sabil. Can you climb over that? No, but still, this might still be the best path to take. Well, that's the graves. And there's certainly no Gareth around. I think I'm gonna put an end to these solid monks. I have no idea how I could possibly try to do anything for them. I have nothing, well... They're also harmless here. I can't see anything really happening here if I leave them. Still, Gareth isn't here, so coming here was such a waste of time. Did he go back to the ship or something? I've been paying attention apparently. Yes.
Keep distant. My own demons haunt me too closely. I cannot also bear the burden of yours.
Whatever type of companion.
I'm gonna end things here. I'm gonna go to the lower levels, see if we can spot anything through our vision. But, I doubt it. There would be crafting options if we wanted to make some money. Some lootables. Not bad lootables either. Not just, there just aren't that many of them. The glasses and things like that look very, very expensive. And the empty bottles have, no. Thought they might have been respawned, but no. Either way, we're done here. I think we should go after Sabil's quest at this point. That was the Lone Wolves. I don't see what else we could do realistically. It's the only companion thing that's totally incomplete in addition to Los's own. And I think it was level 14 enemies, so it would be level appropriate too. Other appropriate enemies would be there, the witch, which would be very much closer. I think level 14 or 15 enemies here, higher levels here, but only a single one. I think that's actually a group of enemies that we could deal with without too much fuss. So I think we're gonna go to Cloisterwood and clear this place up, basically. Then figure out what the hell we want to do with the rest of our time. There's Hanag. What did Hanag want us to do? I don't even recall anymore.
My hero, I'm grateful.
A sense of urgency from deep within you quickens your heart and hardens your gut. Your god wants you to know that this sorcerer can help you on your mission. She can help you to become more powerful.
What news of Gwydion Rince? Have you found him?
Ah, yeah. Tell her the Magister took Gwydion, but you were able to free him.
I am relieved to hear it. You have my thanks.
Okay, do you have anything? Oh, she has everything. Now that she's safe, ask where she'll go.
I shall return home to the Empire when the Magisters have cooled their ardor. For now, I'll hide out here. It should be safe enough.
She gives you a shy smile. It's charming, and it may be her tell. She may well be lying.
I bid you farewell.
Here's the thing. There were a lot of trainers that will get us to become more powerful, but it seems like once you get to 3 source points, it all becomes irrelevant. Hanag is an active quest, but I have no idea what we could do with her. Hanag will help us if we help her first. Her price will be steep. I think this was supposed to go that you go with the black pits first, help the person after him, and then he'll lead you to Hanag somehow, possibly. But now it doesn't matter. Only thing to do now is consult Melody. Yeah, I'm gonna keep doing this, dragging things on a little bit, because I want to talk to Meister. I want to see if do we have anything left to gain by trying to go after these sorcerers anymore. Because if really not, then you can sort of pick and choose who do you want to get training from and who do you just want to kill outright and lose the opportunity to learn more. Some of them are big monsters, really big. I don't think this will lead anywhere more than to maybe talk to Melody, blah blah blah.
Stay strong on your holy mission, Godwoken.
What do you know about source vampirism?
Vampirism. It is as twisted and cruel as the legends say. But these vampires suck no blood, only source. To consume a being's source is to consume their memories, their loves, their essence, all the echoes of themselves gone. It is worse than death. It is oblivion.
So yeah, I think there's a good reason to try not to consume it. I think we should be careful who we consume. Voidlings I don't give a crap about, they're monsters, but not living beings, humanoids.
You jolt back to the world, stumbling forward. Dark smoke surrounds you, hanging in the air like black fog. This feels wrong. The Meister's cry cuts through the haze. You look up just in time to see what steps out of the shadows.
What the fuck?
Run, Godwoken, run!
Meister's dead, and we are attacked by void flares. Okay. Like he's dead. They don't look particularly dangerous though. They're here more or less to just kill the Meisters. Ooh, they do a ton of damage, physical damage. 377 to 400. Which one's first? Him. Don't see that as a problem. I took these abilities specifically because... Oh, I'd have to get very close. Not a problem. You're shitting me. Silence and sleeping. I'll use adrenaline. But it's vital that we sort of subdue them now. That's the most important part. Doesn't really matter if we have action points left after this. Anything else I can do that would be useful? Do a backstab. What I really need is for them to have no magic defenses. Right. All three of our guys will attack before they do. I'm not particularly worried. How do you feel about poison? There's freeze. Yeah, they're not gonna be doing anything anymore. Delay.
None.
10,000 for a piece of shit enemy like this.
Reap the Reaper for me.
Stay strong on your holy mission, Godwoken.
Right, wasn't particularly impressed by them. Unexpected change to the situation though. It's a level 9 belt, I don't care what it does. Level 9 something, don't care what it does. Level 9 something, don't care. Meister's note and some monies. The crumbled note is covered in numbers and letters written in a long curling hand. Right, left, right, 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 left, left, right, left, left. We don't need this.
It seems to be the code to a safe. Better hang on to this.
Right. I'm sort of suspicious how easily they took down Meister Siva though. Melody sort of hyped her up quite a bit and she went out like a bitch. Still, we have plenty of little things to do.